In fact, we're just wondering, is this the right way? Because it is the right way, but even, you know, the difference between sort of during the day and just at dusk, it's totally different. Sort of the forest, like there's sound of saws and hammering, and it's the main noise there, you know. I feel very self-conscious with this camera.
I want you to video that house there.
Yeah, now?
Oh,
the trouble, you know, you can't walking around, it's a bit intrusive, I think, with a camera and there's people walking about. Yeah, you know. It's funny, you walk through places and, you know, like London or wherever, and you get a sense of history of the past. Here you got a sort of get a sense of history of the present, if that's possible. You know, it's still there, only just, it's hanging on. This house is completely out of character, so no, that's sort of like Southfolk. In the boundaries of the town now, this is complete opposite end to where the Zimnock residences. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know how much you could pick a house up for here. It'd be next to one of the old wooden houses. But it's just practicalities getting here. There's no way you have to fly into Warsaw, which is I don't know, 200, 300 miles away.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour drive.
3-hour drive on, you know, fast road. You know, doing what, 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. So it's a good distance. Apparently there is an airport here, but it must be a very tiny internal sort of, there's no international flights. And in fact you can't even change at Warsaw to get to Białystok, so it's no good, you can't even have an internal transfer. So the railways are very slow apparently, and buses. You know, so it's just kind of difficult, and the farms dying, you know, there's sort of, the markets are going now, the communists have gone. There's no guaranteed markets, and the only people who, with them being near the Russian border, they could sell to are the Russians, but the Russians are so poor that the Russians have no money to buy. It's ironic, you know. You know, there's no food in Russian markets, but they can't afford to pay the Poles or whoever for the food. So farming communities like this on the border are sort of a bit knackered. I'm standing in the middle of the road here. And there's the boundary of Sharonozzy and Monamour. This we're fascinated. Should we go up the driveway? Yeah, we've been meaning to go up the driveway since we came, but the trouble is that with the unknown places, dogs are likely to leap out at you. You know, sort of great big rabid, Slavic dogs. So it's a bit of a problem, but we're fairly sure this is an empty house. It's right on the border, it's overlooking the cornfields. Should we risk it? Whatever happens, we'll have a video record of it. Yeah. This is unscripted, this. As it happens, you will see the ferocious dog before we do, no doubt. Or the ferocious cow, or... Oh, bollocks, the battery's running flat. I haven't brought the spare one with me.
Well, hurry up, just film this.
Might be alright.
You can't really see, can you?
See, there's the outside privy to the right, and then there's the house itself. I should have brought the other battery.